Hello, everyone. Welcome to The Struggle is Real with Jamie Yeager. I have a lot of struggles, as well as everyone else probably does, but specifically, I want to talk to you today about makeup. And I have had a struggle of putting on makeup in my past. And my husband had suggested maybe I look at YouTube and learn how to put my makeup on better. And so I did. And the first person I Googled was Kelly Strack. And so I loved how she did her makeup. And I just like binge watched every single video of hers in the last 5 years. And I was practicing her techniques and everything on how to put makeup on. And I was getting a lot of creasing under my under eyes. And so my little sister said, well, Jamie, she's a lot younger than you. You got to look at some YouTubers with mature skin. And so I did, and I started doing a little bit of their techniques too. But I still feel like I cannot get to the outcome as a lot of other YouTubers. So the first thing I just want to talk to you today for this video is my skincare. So back in the day, I had very oily skin, rosacea, cystic acne when I hit about 30, which was weird because when I was a teenager, I didn't have a problem with the acne, but when I hit about 30, that's when a lot of my problems came out. So I ended up being on Accutane, and it completely dried my skin out. And when I got off of it, I started breaking out again, and I could see that my skin was a little bit oily, and I was afraid to go back on that medication because it's a harsh medication and it's highly regulated. It's not easy to be on that medication if any of you have been on it. And so I was afraid to use any type of moisturizer, thinking that would bring some of the oil back. And so I was using a toner and anything that would dry my skin out. And I was still breaking out. And then whenever COVID hit, I'm like, what's the point of wearing makeups? Forget it. I'm not going to waste my time or money on wearing makeup when I have to wear a mask all day because I work in healthcare. I was a nurse. I spent 10 years as a nurse on the floor, and then I went into management. But so I have to wear a mask all day long, other than when I'm in my office alone, which is better than some of the nurses and the doctors. I feel so bad for them. I'm very fortunate I was able to be in a management position when COVID hit. But anyway, on another note, so I started talking to some of my friends and YouTubers, and I realized that I have to use moisturizer and I have to do something because my acne was coming back, especially wearing a mask all day long. And one of the people were telling me about I need to use the moisturizer regardless of my previous oily skin and like patches of oily skin. So I guess I would say I'm a combination skin now. And so I'm like, well, what better way to start practicing on get my makeup techniques better than now when I have to wear a mask? Because if I screw up, no one's going to really notice. And so that's when I really started the last like 3 months. I've really been practicing and watching YouTubers and all that good stuff. So the first thing I do in the morning, I got this after I cleanse my skin with some type of cleanser, and I have a variety. And I subscribe to Ipsy and BoxyCharm. So I always bought like Walmart products and everything, but since I've been subscribed to them, I've got some higher end products. I was always like, what's the difference? It's a product, it's makeup, it's eyeshadow, it's whatever. So this I actually got off of a friend because they said that it would be good, and this is the complexion clearing pads, and it has salicylic acid acne treatment pads. And so I've been using that after I cleanse my face. And I don't know if this has been the the key, or if it's just because I've been taking care of my skin. And then I put this eye cream on, and I got this out of my Ipsy. It's just Pure Heals Centella 80 eye cream. I put that on, and then I got this in my Ipsy too, this Kula organic BB cream, and it's like a tinted moisturizer, but it's very, very light tint, and it's got like just a very light glow. And after I do that, I sit and finish getting ready with my hair and get dressed and all that while that's setting, because one of the YouTubers said you should let your moisturizer sit for about 10 minutes before you put your makeup on, and that'll help decrease the creasing. Don't know if that's actually worked or not, or if that was the reason, but it really works. It works really good. And so then I put my makeup on, and I have a lot of other struggles, but well, I'll do that in another video. And then when I get home, I know everybody's gonna like freak out when I say this, but I was always so tired that I would just go to fall asleep at night with my makeup on, because I was too lazy to wash my face at night. But when I got home, I started doing that. And one of the products that I got out of my Ipsy was this Pharmacy Green Clean, and it's a makeup remover melt away. It's like kind of like a Vaseline type thing, and you put it in and it melts away and it takes off your makeup really good. And then I use a toner at night to really clean it off again. But then it you know, I know I needed the moisturizer. So again, at night, I use the eye cream at night, and then all over my face, I use the Sunday Riley with retinol. And I got this out of my Ipsy too. Otherwise, I don't think I would have been like, it's a $150 bottle. Why? I don't know if I would, you know, it's moisturizer, but what good does it do? But I started breaking out under, like, peeling around my nose. It's a weird spot, but I was, and my little sister said that it was probably because of the retinol in that. So I've been alternating it with some of this McFadden brightening elixir. It's another high-end product that I don't know if I would spend $85 on, but I got this in my Ipsy again, and so I've been using it. I love it. I'm not saying these are really good products. They are, but for someone like me who doesn't really know much about anything, I don't think I would spend $85. I would just go to Walmart and buy a cheap brand of moisturizer. But it's nice to be able to test out high-end products when you don't know much about anything, and not have to spend the money because it comes in my Ipsy. The other thing I do at night is, I got this in Ipsy too. I would never have thought about it, but this is a fruit butter lip mask, and I put this on at night to keep my lips moisturized all day long. And I used to be a freak with chapstick, especially when I was on the Accutane. Like, I had chapstick in my backpack. I had one in my car, one at work, one everywhere, one in my house, one anywhere that I was going to be, just because if I forgot it and it was not in my pocket or something, I had one everywhere. Because when you're on that Accutane, you're just like crazy, like trying to moisturize your lips. So I use this fruit butter lip mask by Seraphine Botanicals, and I love it. It keeps my lips so moist, and I love it's got a slight like watermelon scent or something like that to it, and I really, really, really like it. I feel a difference with this. And then in the morning, I do use the Burt's Bees chapstick in the morning before I put my lipstick on to keep my lips moist as well. I use this all day long if I'm not wearing lipstick or anything, because of my lips are so dry. But I also I have this like long wearing. It's New York Color, NYC Color long wearing stay, and I've been using this because of, I think this is really old and I shouldn't probably use it, but I don't like to throw anything away. So, but because it's long wearing and I have to wear a mask, I've been trying, to use this, but it was clumping throughout the day, And I was asking my sister, I'm like, what the heck? And she said, well, try moisturizing your lips right before you put it on. So I've been doing that, using the chapstick and then putting this on over. And then, I mean, it even has a gloss on the other end, but it was still clumping, and I didn't like that feeling. But I mean, it still transfers a little bit. I don't know if it's because of the gloss to the mask, which I hate, and that's what I'm trying to try to find products that won't transfer, because then your mask, having to wear the mask all day, it kind of gets gross with all the makeup and on it. But I mean, those are our struggles in today's world, and so these are things I'm trying to do now. Obviously, you're going to get foundation transferring and all that. I haven't seen a YouTuber really say that there's a good foundation or anything that doesn't transfer into the mask. But a lot of the YouTubers aren't. Actually, Kelly Strack has done a YouTube video and with the testing of one of the foundations after she went out and had to do errands or something, and it did pretty good. I forget what foundation it was and what video it was, but I'm like, okay, so at least, you know, some of them are telling us about what makeup might be better with the mask. And I'm wearing the IT foundation Bye Bye under eye, or no, not Bye Bye, that's the concealer I'm using, but the Bye Bye foundation by IT concealers. And again, I got that concealer, or that foundation concealer, only because it came in my Ipsy. Otherwise, I'd probably be using something from Walmart, like L'Oreal, or some of the other good foundations. Elf, actually, I've been hearing a lot of good reviews from all the YouTubers on the Elf foundation and concealer. And so I actually went out and bought some of that, but I haven't used it yet because I'm trying to use up my IT foundation and concealer. And then when that's done, then I'll get into my Elf. And I'm really excited to start using the Elf products. And I did go out and buy a little bit, some of other Elf's, like small eye palettes, even though I have a lot of eye palettes from my Ipsy and BoxyCharm, and some of them are high end that I honestly don't really know the difference, you know, because it's me, you know. But anyway, that is today's struggles reel on the beginning of my morning routine and night routine of my struggles. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have some of the same struggles and you have any solutions, please let me know. I am really trying to find different things to. I'm trying to find better ways of doing things, especially in today's environment when you have to wear a mask. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day or a great night, whatever time you're listening to me.